If you know you are not lazy and you just realize that every day when you work, you at the end of the day you cannot even pinpoint what it is that you have been doing. You are busy but not productive. This video is for you because we have all been there at the point in our lives where we are actually very, very busy. You are stressed, you work, but at the end of the day, you just you can't pinpoint what it is that you have been doing from morning till like maybe you work 9 to 5. You cannot just say this is what I've been up to because you've just been busy doing nothing. We've all been there. This video is going to be 10 habits to take you that 10 habits you can adopt to overcome laziness, disorganization, to boost your productivity as a woman, as a mom, as a woman, or as a 9 to 5er, as a business owner. This video is going to be relevant to many people. I'll advise that you just continue watching. What's the first point? What I've actually realized is, for me, I'm going to be sharing my experience and what worked for me, so that if you can actually learn from it, it's going to be of help to you, because that's what I do every day. Like, that's what I do, and it's helped me. I work from home. I'm a virtual assistant coach. I work from home, and imagine working remotely with like a mom of two, working remotely. And what this means is that anytime your kids are around, you are not able to do as much work as you are meant to do. And anytime they are on holidays, your work is not on holiday, you still have to be there. Imagine how I'm able to level up and leverage that time to be able to work and, of course, attend to my kids. Meanwhile, before I go on, this funny background, which is actually got this white background because I wanted a perfect background for my YouTube videos. But lately, I realized that, I don't know, the last time I used the white background, it looked weird. Sorry, I'm going to be taking it away soon. Just ignore it. Anyways, let's go into business of today. My point is, what I do, I'm going to be sharing my own experience so that you'll be able to just learn from it. As a mom, what I do is that in the morning when I drop off the kids to school, I do school runs and all of that with my husband, blah blah blah. We drop the kids to school in the morning and they start their day. Then I come back home. How do I stay productive? Mostly before now, I usually come back home straight from dropping my kids to school, and I realized that doing that, I'm not making the most of my mornings. So I started scheduling my gym session to morning. So when I drop the kids to school, I just go to the gym. It makes it easier for me. I'm able to do school runs and also drop the kids at the school, and also go to the gym. What I'll advise for moms or for a woman, if you know that you are always disorganized, you are unproductive, you don't even know how to actually arrange your task, and it's giving you problems in being productive, make sure first of all, a night before, write everything that you need to do down. Yes, try to write everything that you need to do. Have a journal, write all a list of everything that you need to do. When you do that, then the following day, when you're starting your day, you already know, okay, these are the major tasks that you're meant to do today. So you have a rough estimation of what you're meant to do in your mind. Another thing is that what I do is I start my day with a early morning routine, and that is the going to the gym. And I realize that, you guys, if you go to the gym, if you work out, you may not even go to the gym. If you actually work out, you can do home workouts, and there's this kind of boost that it gives to you to start your day. You feel kind of accomplished, like you are already, like, you feel boosted to face the day. Whatever comes in the day, you're ready for it. And that's the beauty of actually working out. I started doing that I think I started doing that January of this year, and I'm able to. We're in November already, and I'm able to, tell the difference. I used to be very disorganized, and I have things to do. I won't do those things well. I'll just be so like everywhere. Then I'll not have this peace in my mind. This is what I do. In the morning, you start your day with a routine, which is exercising. You can start by exercising. Then, if you have school runs, do that. Then the next thing to do is that's the number two thing to do is, after exercising, have your bath. You can have your morning coffee, your morning tea, or whatever it is that you do. Good. Then number three is, don't forget to pray, guys. It seems like I know this is not a Christian channel, but I'm going to be saying this loud to anybody that cares to listen. Don't forget to pray. There's something about praying in the morning. If your day is going to be very busy and you don't know what you want to do, you are kind of scattered, you don't know where to start from, but praying gives you this peace. I've tried it repeatedly, and it's so good that anytime I pray in the morning and I tell God everything that I need to do and I cast it onto Him, guess what, guys? I feel a peace in me, and my day is actually more very productive because I actually mention it to God that God, I want to be productive. I want to be able to do what I need to do at the right time. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be overwhelmed. And guess what? All of those things that I've mentioned happens during that day. It feels like I'm always drawing a strength from God every day. That feeling is unimaginable. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. When you pray every morning, it gives you like you draw from a stream of strength every day. Because guess what, guys? The mind, the day is actually, it feels like a battle. Like being alive and facing your day, facing your work, starting your day, it feels like a battle. But when you actually commit it into God's hands, it feels kind of lighter. Not even kind of, it feels actually lighter. And that feeling is beyond explanation. I cannot even explain it to you guys. I do not want if you don't get anything in this video that I'm making today, this is like a very huge part of it. Try it, guys. Just close your eyes and try to just pray about your day. Just talk to God about your day. God, I need to do this. I don't want it to be overwhelming for me. I don't want to be tired. I don't want to be weary. I don't want to be overwhelmed. Guess what, guys? You'll be surprised on how productive you are going to be on that very day. It's amazing. Let's move to the fourth point. The fourth point is that after praying and you already have a clarity on what you are doing for that day, then the next thing is that you start your work. When you start your work, how do you go about it? For me, I'm a virtual assistant. Just as I mentioned, I try to work with my team, all of my clients. I look at their emails and think of what is it that we are doing today, and I get to work. I do the hard task first. Do the hard task first. Things that you know that is going to give you anxiety, try to attack them first. Try to solve them first. It gives you this peace in your mind that the hard one is gone. And another thing is that, which is going to be my fourth point. I'm very bad in trying to number my points, but I just believe that if you're actually watching this, you actually learn from it. I'm trying to be as authentic as possible, as organic as possible, because I realized, sorry, I digress. I realized that while I was scripting and trying to make my videos perfect, I didn't like the outcome. Not because I didn't have so many views, but because I felt like I wasn't sharing as deeply as I'm meant to share. It wasn't organic. And I just thought about, let me just try to shoot videos and just be myself. And I just know that my own people, my own community will definitely come to me. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Another thing is that try as much as you can to do the hard task first. When you do the hard task, it gives you this peace of mind. So you know that, okay, fine, I've done this. Then keep a reward for yourself. For every task that you do, try to acknowledge it in your mind that you have done it. Don't overwork yourself. Don't try to do a lot of tasks and you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. No, set out time. You can even set I usually set alarms. I usually set timers on my phone, or I use the alarm. What I do is that I walk at a stretch maybe for 1 hour, then I try to stand up and walk around for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. It depends on how much time that I have for that day. If I don't walk around, I try to maybe listen to music or go through Instagram, just scroll through and just take my mind off work. It feels like you reward yourself for every 1 hour of work that you have done. It makes your work super easy and your mind is always clear. You are not overworking yourself. You take little breaks along the line while you work. That feeling is, it makes your work much more effective and you are much more productive while you do that. Another thing is that it's better to break your task into smaller portions. If you know that those tasks are actually too big, try to break it into smaller portions, because every progress, every step, everything that you do count. It's better than not doing anything. Try to break your task into smaller portions so that you're not overwhelmed at the end of the day. So You should also try as much as possible to limit distraction. Distraction is something because I work on social media, and what I do is because I'm always usually on Instagram. I'm on Instagram 10 hours in a day. Imagine me scrolling through Instagram and not doing my work. Maybe I'm just scrolling through from going from one blog to the other. I'm just going to be productive. What I do is that I avoid following all these gossip blogs, all these gossip profiles, all these gossip blogs, Insta blogs, all those gossip blogs. I do not follow them. When I need to listen to news, I just listen to news, which I actually avoid. I don't really like listening to news. I don't know why, but I don't like it because it's filled with bad news. Anyways, I rather not. I shielded myself from that. So what I do to avoid distraction as I work on social media is that I do not follow the blogs and I do not respond to messages that I'm not meant to respond to. So I delay some messages, even if my WhatsApp or my emails, if I know that I'm not meant to work with you at that particular time, I make sure that I delay responses to those emails so that I don't feel overwhelmed or anxious. So when I see your email and I know that you are not meant to contact me at that particular time, of course, if it's not an emergency, I'll just read it, then I'll respond to you during my break or when I have that time so that I will not be overwhelmed and I'll still stay productive. Because if you do not limit distraction, you realize that you are working and you're still not getting what you are meant to get. The result will tell that you're not getting the perfect result you are meant to get. What I do again, another thing that I do is I incorporate movements because if your lifestyle is sedimentary, I hope I'm saying the right word, and you sit a lot. Right now, I'm on my desk. Sometimes I'm always here for like 4 hours stretch. What you do is that you make sure that you stand up every other time. If you walk for just as I just said before, if you walk for like 5 minutes for like 1 hour, try to walk around. Try to, if you have like a fit watch or anything that can, even your phone can count your steps. Try to walk around. Try to walk around and come back. Try to walk around and come back, then walk so that you feel refreshed. And trust me, that is how you stay productive and it becomes an habit to you that you're able to do every other day. You will not get tired and you still be able to do the things that you're meant to do. It because and it's even worse for moms because some of the time you overwork yourself and you still have to attend to your kids, attend to your partner, and you start to become cranky because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to always fill up yourself. And when I mean fill up yourself is finding a balance. You'll be able to rest and work and still have time for your family. Another thing is that you have to prioritize self-care. Prioritizing self-care doesn't mean that having to go and make your hair, all of that. Self-care is you doing nothing. Self-care is you sleeping. Self-care is you minding your business. Self-care is also you going on a spa date with your hobby. Self-care is you going on a solo date. Self-care is you buying things for yourself that you know that you actually need. And when you don't prioritize stuff like that, it makes you feel overworked and you start to be cranky. You will not be productive doing that. Always prioritize self care. That's another point for you to hold on to. And another thing is that at the end of the day, at the end of the month, after working for 31 days, some of you actually get your salaries 31 day, or some people get salaries weekly. I don't know, whatever it is that however you get your salaries. After working for that long, some people to buy as little as a makeup brush, as little as roll on for themselves is a huge tax to them. They will not buy it and they know that they need it. But if their friends or if their families or if their children need to buy something that is not actually an emergency or something that is not very necessary, they'll quickly dash them the money to buy. But for them to buy stuff for themselves, they will start to give excuses. No, I don't want to buy this one. No, I don't need this one now. I can wait. I can do this. Please stop doing that. If you have been doing that, stop it. It is not right. If you are working hard, you should be balling hard. See, if you are making money and all you do is just keep the money or dash it out to people that you borrow money or you borrow this one money, borrow it and they will not return it, or you borrow their money or you borrow their money, even if they return it. But the point is that you cannot even use that money that you have been working for to actually buy stuff for yourself is a very bad habit. When you work hard, you should ball harder because this life is so weird that you realize that you work from January to December and you cannot even pinpoint one thing that you have gotten for yourself if you are not careful, especially as moms. I'm not talking about your husband buying you stuff. I'm not talking about your partner buying you stuff. I'm talking about you actually working and buying stuff for yourself. There's this feeling that it gives you, and it makes you more confident in yourself, and it boosts your own energy because you are able to feel like you just rewarded yourself. There you have it, guys. I've been able to tell you a few points on how to stay productive, how to maintain your steez, and anyway, my Gen Z subscribers will know what I'm talking about. To maintain your steez and how to actually be that girl, how to live that lazy girl era. There's no reward for laziness, although, and there's a lot of reward for hard work. I'm telling you, there's no reward whatsoever for laziness. It doesn't even make any sense. If you are lazy and you're not getting things done, or you are just scattered, or you're a business owner, you are scattered, you don't have structure, you are disorganized, all you need to do is to watch this video and you will be able to tell where the problem lies and how to fix it. There you have it, guys. I've been able to explain all the things that you need to do to you to go yourself to the next level. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and make sure that you share with me your own tips on how to stay productive as a mom, as a woman, as a lady, as a Gen Z, whatever the case may be. Talk to you guys later. See you until next time, guys. Bye.